What is up? Welcome back to Around the Minor League podcast. This is your 2026 season preview for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Did anybody have it on their bingo cards that after game one of the season that Paul Skeens would have a 65 ERA and wouldn't even get through the first inning of the game? Because I sure didn't.
I don't think anybody did.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. And I think I have an idea, okay? And I think this idea could honestly put me in contention. Hold on. This could put me in contention to be manager for the Pittsburgh Pirates next year.
You wouldn't want to be the manager for that organization if it was the last thing you had to do.
Yeah. MLB job's an MLB job. Shut up. Here in this, I sat in my living room the other night watching the highlights of this game, and I thought about this, and I think this puts me in contention and why I want to throw my hat into being a MLB manager for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Are you buckled up? Because this is life-changing.
This is dumb.
First thing we're going to do, and the only thing we're going to do to changing this team, is we're going to buy O'Neal Cruz some sunglasses. We buy the sunglasses, and everything is fixed. I'm going to try to not go on a rant here. I'm going to try my hardest not to go on a rant here.
I don't know if sunglasses would even help them.
You are playing in New York City. It is a sunny day. Why in the absolute crap do you not have sunglasses on? You're an
I don't know
idiot.
if sunglasses could help them either.
They could. Who cares? Just put them on. It's better than you just like playing with nothing on your face.
It's better than you going out there and going whoopsie doop.
He literally overran a fly ball, and then the other one he lost. Put on some sunglasses, you dummy. Sorry, I have little to no patience for people who do dumb things, and there is no way in the world that is not a dumb thing.
Valid.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I don't think that was much of a TED Talk.
Okay. I'm going to lead off the teams here, okay? Single A for the Pittsburgh Pirates organization is the Bradenton Marauders. What a logo, by the way.
I thought it was Marauders.
Marauders, whatever it is. They play in Bradenton, Florida, at Lacombe Park in the they play in the Florida League. They had a record last year of 60-69. Their high A team is the Greensboro Grasshoppers. They play in Greensboro, North Carolina at First National Bank Field. They had a record last year they play in the South Atlantic League. They had a record of 88-43 last year. They did make the playoffs, but lost, believe it or not, with a record like that. Their double A is the Altoon Curve, playing in Altoon, Pennsylvania. They play at People's Natural Gas Field. What a terrible name. Immediately, okay, when I become manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates, the first two things I'm doing is one, buying O'Neal Cruz glasses, and we're changing the name of our double A stadium because that is absolute dog water.
I don't think you get a say in that.
I don't give two craps. We're changing the name.
What would you change it to?
Huh?
What would you change it to?
Something different than stupid People's Natural Gas Field. Okay, I'm on one right now. Let me get a drink really quick and calm down. Hold
on. Keep it going.
I'm on one right now. I'm sorry. AAA team, and this is kind of home to us, is the Indianapolis Indians. They play in Indianapolis, Indiana at Victory Field. They play in the International League. They had a record last year of 87-62.
I like the old logo better.
Yeah, I do too.
The new one stinks.
The new one's awful.
Add that to your list of things to change.
Okay. All right, let me write that down really quick. Take Eli's opinion with absolutely no weight. Okay, perfect. Got that down.
Screw you.
Quite honestly, okay, can I tell a story really quick?
Story time with Will.
Story time with Will. Thank you. We need a jingle for that, by the way. Can we get a jingle for that? Can we look into something for that?
Do I look like I have a soundboard?
No, I'm just saying, like, I think we should make a sound for that.
You know what? Since you won it, why don't you do it?
No, I don't have the time to do that. Okay. All right. Quite honestly, one of the greatest bets I've ever seen at a baseball stadium in my life happened at Victory Field the night the Indianapolis Indians were playing. It was somebody's 6th birthday. Was it your 6th birthday?
It was mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was your 6th birthday, wasn't it?
Yep.
And we were surprised with seats, honestly, right behind home plate. They were great seats. There were these people that were in the row in front of us, and they were doing the 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and 9 innings challenge before it was ever a popular thing. By the way, can we just talk about? I'm going all over the place. I'm going all over the place right now. Okay.
We'll talk about that after.
Okay, thank you. So we're sitting there, and this dude, it's like what, the 7th inning, and this dude below us is 3 sheets to the wind. He's got more beer. He's got more beer cups in front of him than I had Dippin' Dots in my stomach at the time. Okay.
And half of it was on him.
So we're sitting there, and this dude comes up to bat, and they're making bets on the outcome of the at bat. Okay. And this dude, like all his friends are like, "Oh, this is gonna be a double. This is gonna be a single. He's gonna fly out to right field. He's gonna roll over to the second to the shortstop." Ironically enough, this guy that came up to bat, it was his birthday as well. Okay. Well, this drunk dude, in all of his infinite wisdom, goes, "It's gonna be an inside the park home run." And somebody said, the people next to him said, "I got $40. Like 3 other people said, "I got $40 on that bet that it's not going to happen." Okay. Fastball inside. This dude rips it down the line, and it hits something. It hits the top of the wall, and it hit some brick or something that was behind the padding. It did not go out, but it bounced. Like, the left fielder ran and tracked it, and then it bounced away from the left fielder, and the center fielder overran the backup, and it goes over the center fielder's head. And by the time the ball is being picked up, this dude is about 3/4 of the way to third, and his coach is just waving his arm as hard as he can. Meanwhile, the dude's at 3 sheets to the wind in front of us is screaming, "Run! Run!" Long story short, he ends up hitting a inside the park home run, and this dude in front of us that's drunk off of his butt ends up winning like over $200 from 5 people. It was quite honestly one of the greatest things I've ever seen at a ballpark.
No, I remember that. That was funny.
You came in with so less energy than I thought you were going to come in with, but it's
Dude,
okay. It's okay.
I'm tired.
I don't care. I don't care. We do this for the fans, okay? Okay? Thank you.
You want to go on your other rant?
No, what other rant do I have?
You said something about the 9 beer thing.
Oh, we can talk about that later. It doesn't have to be now. We need to be focused on the Pittsburgh Pirates season preview, sir. Okay?
Do we need to bring up what we did last episode?
What? What do we do?
We went on like a 9-minute rant.
That wasn't a 9-minute rant. We were talking about minor league baseball. That's what the podcast is for, dummy.
It was the Phillies preview.
I don't care. Minor league baseball. Thank you, sir. All right. Pittsburgh Pirates come in with 5 guys on the top 100, including the number 1 prospect in all of baseball. 4 out of the 5 guys that they have on the top 100 are in the top 50. Things are looking up and bright for this Pittsburgh Pirates team, this Pittsburgh Pirate organization. And you do, by the way, have some outfielders that like to wear sunglasses when it's sunny out. So I feel like that needs to be a point of contention now anytime that you have a Pirates take the field.
Make sure everybody has their sunglasses.
Make sure everybody has their sunglasses on. Yes, sir. You are very correct.
And make sure Paul Skeens knows how to throw.
Yeah, can we everybody that played on this World Baseball Classic team is kind of struggling right now? Can we all agree on that?
What Judge is like? Well,
Judge hit a home run, but that first game that he had 4 strikeouts and 5 at bats.
stiff.
So, all right. Do you want to? Here, I'll lead us off on the players. Coming in at number 1 on our list, and number 1 in all of minor league baseball. It's Bub. I'm just kidding. Connor Griffin is the number 1 guy on our list. Shortstop in the
Brother,
Pirates
I don't even know
organization.
why you tried to pull that. That was just dumb.
Will you just go with the flow, please? Thank you, sir. Stop tearing me down. Build me up, okay? I'll drive to your place right now and beat you up.
How are you going to get in?
Whatever. All right. Shortstop, Connor Griffin. First round draft pick in the 2024 draft. This dude was a stud in baseball. In Mississippi baseball, a legend in Mississippi baseball, to be in fact. You may really make you sad. He's only 19 years old and he's already in AAA this year.
I
Last
thought he
year
was on
played.
the opening day roster.
Nope, he's playing for the Indians right now.
What?
By the way, if Indianapolis can keep the Indians, then so can Cleveland. But that's another rant for another day.
Cleveland got told they could keep it.
Whatever. I'm just saying. 2025, he spent time between single A, high, and double A. He had a 333 average, a 415 on base percentage, a 522 slugging percentage, 21 home runs, 94 RBIs, and can we lock in for a second? 65, I repeat, 65 stolen bases. This dude is playing my career on kindergarten mode.
I know a guy who's had more.
With 94 RBIs and 21 home runs.
I know a guy who's had more stolen bases.
I swear. Okay. All right. I need you to pause the podcast for a second because I'm going to yell at you right now. Can you just stop, please? Thank you. But Connor Griffin, dude is a stud. Can we just, if we get past that, the fact that this dude is going to be the next greatest baseball player to ever grace the baseball field in professional baseball, we can accept that. We'll be fine. As of right now, he's played 3 games for the Indians in 2026 with a 500 average, a 615 on base percentage, 700 slugging percentage, and he's already got 1 RBI and 2 stolen bases. Not to mention, he's already had 3 walks and 10 at bats. Dude is a true 5-tool player. Whatever you want to think about when it comes to if you want your kid to learn how to play shortstop in a way that gets them to the majors, you sit them down and you turn them on Connor Griffin highlights. I've got nothing more to say about this guy except buckle up because when he hits the league, he's going to hit it hard and he's going to hit it fast.
Nice. Number 2 on our list is.
Why don't you just tell me to go screw myself?
I already did that.
I hate you so much.
Get with the program here, Bubs.
I hate you so much.
Hey, you're the one who said you wanted to do a podcast with me.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Number 2 on our list is Bubba Chandler. He is a...
What a name.
Yeah, what a name. He's a 2021 third-round draft pick. Last year, he had both times in AAA and the majors. In AAA, he went 5-6 with a 4.05 ERA, with 100 innings pitched, 121 strikeouts, a 2.50 ERA, and a 1.48 WHIP. In the majors, he went.
You said whip.
Whip. In the majors, he went 4-1 with a 4.02 ERA. That is through 31 and a third innings pitched. Had 31 strikeouts, a 2.14 ERA, and a .93 WHIP. He
A
is
2.14 average, sir. By the way,
what did I say?
ERA.
My bad. Average. He is currently on the Pirates roster. So
Making his season debut tomorrow.
is he making his debut tomorrow?
Yes, against the Reds.
Sweet.
Dude has a absolute piss missile for an arm. He averaged last year, by the way. His pitch speed average was 98. He touched 101 and 102 last year, so absolute speeder out of his hand. His changeup sits in the low 90s, sliders in the upper 80s, and his curveball's in the low 80s. And that is his worst pitch. If he can hold this velocity, this dude is going to be absolute stud.
Dumb question.
There is no such thing as dumb questions, only dumb answers, but proceed.
Who did Pittsburgh play in the spring breakout? Was it Detroit?
Well, let me look. We had. We can look at complete results and box scores. Give me a second. Dang, my computer's not acting right. Can we give it a hand clap for Eli? He got it right. You, sir, win a golden puppy. Yes, it was the Tigers.
Here's the only reason why I remember that. I'm pretty sure Chandler was the one who was pitching who threw like 102 at Max Clark.
No, Chandler never touched the mound that game.
Who was it?
I have no idea, but it wasn't Chandler. So actually, I take back everything I just did. Boo, Eli got it wrong.
Screw you.
Moving to number 3 on our list, we have Seth Hernandez, the 2025 first-round draft pick out of California. He has yet to take the mound in any sort of like affiliation, like high single A, double A type situation. He did play in the breakout game. He had 1 inning he pitched with no hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. This dude's only 19, so that makes me feel really good about myself and my feelings. He's got a fastball that sits in the mid-90s. His changeup is honestly his best off-speed and gets lots of swing and misses. He has a slider and a 12-6 curve as well. He's 6'4", and his delivery every time he throws it is pretty much the same every time. There is no issue in his mechanics or anything in his ability to throw consistent strikes because he does it every single time the exact same way.
Only thing I gotta say about him, he's got to get that prospect picture updated.
Which one?
The one that they have
No,
for
it looks like an ugly MySpace page.
That is just. It's like they tried to do a close up and accidentally zoomed in too much.
Do you want to know an interesting stat real quick?
What?
Okay. So the average MLB curveball, that is a 12-6 curveball. Okay. So for the casual fan, the way to describe this is think about a clock. The ball falls from the 12 number to the 6 number. Okay. What do you think the average spin rate is for a MLB 12-6 curveball?
2,900.
A little lower.
26.
24 to 26, and his sits consistently at 3,000.
That thing's a Beyblade.
Dude, you just did something. I'm gonna call every curveball like that now a Beyblade. That was incredible. Okay. You got a hand clap. You're back in a hand clap phase. Good for you. Good for you. I'm proud of you.
I use my noggin every once in a while.
Okay, you said the word noggin. We're back to booze.
What is this episode?
Moving into number 4 on our list, Edward Florentino, the outfield first base prospect for the Pirates organization. Played 2025 between rookie ball and single A. He had a 290 average, a 400 on base percentage, a 548 slugging with 16 home runs, 59 RBIs, and 35 stolen bases. He was signed out of the international pool in 2024. He is, again, 6'4". These guys are massive. They got some freaking linebackers on their field, like Connor Griffin, linebacker, Bubba Chandler, linebacker, Florentino, linebacker. And he drew a lot of walks last year, kept his strikeouts a little low, and his chase rate was low too. With his combo of strength, exit velo, and his bat path, they can get him rise through the ranks very quickly. The issue is just getting more power. More power is the big thing. His speed, having 35 stolen bases in 83 games last year, makes him a contender to play outfield, and I think that makes the Pirates happy. It makes the Pirates happy to know that he has more areas where he can spread out a little bit. Also, weird thing, he hits with no batting grip on his bat. He just hits with like the smooth handle, which is kind of weird in my opinion. But Edward, if you're listening to this, which you're probably not, my biggest advice to you, if you want to make it to the majors and play for my Pittsburgh Pirates team whenever I become manager, I want to see some sunglasses on your face. Okay, you got the next guy.
And some bat grip.
And some lizard skin. Come on, guy. It's
Lizard
2026.
skin and some pine tar. Something. Number 5 on our list is Hunter Barco. He is a left-handed pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Last year, he split between AA and AAA as well as the majors. He was 4-1 in the minors with a 2.81 ERA. That's through 99 and a third innings pitched. He had 116 strikeouts, a 196 average, and a 120 whip. Last year in the majors, he was 1-0 with a 0 ERA. That is through 2 games. He had 3 strikeouts, 250 average, and a 100 whip. He has already made an appearance this year. He's 0-1 with an 18.
This is major league level, by the way. Can we just
this
specify
is major league
that?
level. Well, I would hope after I gave the 2025 ones, they would know that it's major league.
Just saying. He pitched on Saturday, by the way.
Yeah. It was 1 innings of work, no strikeouts, 500 average, and a 400 whip.
He gave up 1 home run that I think I think it was a bomb. So, yeah, need to get the numbers down. Need to work on making his delivery more funky. The issue though is getting his secondary pitches more consistent. That's his big issue. Not letting the ball end up over the middle of the plate. I was gonna say something. I lost it. Okay, moving to number 6 on our list. It is Joxton Garcia, the big signing this off season, or the big trade deal this off season for the Pirates, getting him in the Johan Oviedo deal. from the Red Sox. This year, he is starting the season out in Indianapolis. Last year, he played in the Red Sox organization between AA and AAA. He did do some time in the majors. We'll get to that in a second. He had a 267 average, a 340 on base percentage, a 470 slugging, 21 home runs, 75 RBIs, and 7 stolen bases. In his time in the majors, he had a 143 average, a 333 on base percentage, a 286 slugging, no home runs, no RBIs, and no stolen bases. That was only through 5 games, though. He has played 3 games for the Indians and has this is just a staggering stat line so far. A 083 average, a 154 on base percentage, a 083 slugging with 1 hit through 12 at-bats and 5 strikeouts.
Dang.
He's got a fast bat speed, that's the thing. But I think his issue, and it's shown so far this year, is his aggressive approach. He does need to make better swing decisions at the plate. If you're going to play AAA ball, you got to have more of an advanced mindset when you're at the plate. I think for him, new organization, new teammates, just needs to get some time to settle in. But also, if you're going to settle in, you need to put up numbers too, you know?
Does he at least wear sunglasses?
That has been yet to see, but he does have bat grip, so he's got 1 out of the 2 so far.
All right. We're making progress.
So he's halfway on my team. By the way, if I lose connection and throw my computer, it's because the Cardinals are losing 3-1 right now with bases loaded and 2 outs in the top of the 6th, and Juan Soto just came up to plate. So I'm calling a grand slam.
Welcome to St. Louis. Number 7.
Si, senor.
Number
I'm working
7.
on my Spanish. My Duolingo's been helping me out a lot. Not mine, but my wife's. She does it all the time in bed, but continue.
Didn't need to know that.
I'm trying to sleep, and over here I hear, hola, Española. I'm like, I'm trying to sleep, woman. Let me sleep. But I love her. She's the love of my life.
Why did that have to be on the podcast?
I have no idea. Go ahead. Tamar Johnson, you got it, buddy.
Throwing me off my game. Number 7 on our list
game?
is...
Sorry, go ahead.
Number 7 on our list is Tamar Johnson. Would you stop it?
Sorry. Go ahead.
He has already played 2 games this year for the Indianapolis Indians. So far, he has a 125 average, a 125 on base percentage, a 250 slugging, no home runs, no RBIs, and no stolen bases. You good? Moving on, number 8 on our list is Wyatt Sanford.
I had to grab another tea, my bad.
Just walking off mid-podcast.
I'm sorry, I needed another Arnold Palmer. Can we go back to Johnson for a second?
Sure.
I just want to make note. He had a great year for what he was going through last year, with the fact that he made the move and specifically to second base. That was the big thing for him, was working on that last year. But yet he still had solid numbers throughout the year. So I think defensively, his biggest thing this year in 2026 is, can he show that he can play defensively that second base position? So, all right, I got it from here. Number 8 on our list, Wyatt Sanford, shortstop in the Pirates organization. Last year he played for 2 teams. I believe he played in rookie ball and single A. He had a 243 average, a 384 on base percentage, a 376 slugging, 5 home runs, 25 RBIs, and 34 stolen bases. He's a 2024 second round draft pick. Believe it or not, if I'm not mistaken, let me see. No, I take that back.
You're mistaken.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think the issue for him right now is needing to work on off-speed stuff. His chase rate's a little high on the off-speed stuff. Attack the fastball, see the fastball, hit the fastball. That needs to be what his main focus is. Defensively, like he's always going to be hit over power. He's got gap power. This dude can absolutely run the bases no matter what, but he's not going to be a 20 plus, 30 plus homer season guy. He is a plus runner. So I feel like his speed and his first step action is really good at short, but also you have an absolute monster of a man in Connor Griffin at short coming up right now. So this is why you have to make the decision. Do I make the transition and play somewhere else and hope that I can get to the majors quicker?
At this point, if you want to make it to the majors for the Pittsburgh Pirates, just play in the outfield and wear sunglasses.
And have lizard skin on your bat.
Or something. Number 9 on our list is Anthony Kelly. He's a right-handed pitcher. He has...
Say that first name again?
Antoine. Whatever. I'm tired. Cut me some slack.
If you say you're tired one more time, I'm going to reach to this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on my aggression. Go ahead.
No, you're not. You're watching the Cardinals get beat 4-1.
Go ahead.
He has already made a start this year. He is 0-1 so far this year with a 10.13 ERA. That is through only two and two-thirds innings. Sorry. He had 2 strikeouts, a 4.17 average, and a 4.13 whip.
Do you want to give his 2025 stats?
2025, he split between high A and double A. He went 3-3 with a 3.02 average, 107 and a third innings pitched, 116 strikeouts, a 2.08 average, and a 1.06 whip.
I don't think the first start is going to be what to predict out of him, to be honest with you. Fastball sits around the high 90s, changeups in the upper 80s. His slider's like a gyro type of slider in the upper 80s, and can move as a cutter as well. His slider is the thing that will get him to the big leagues. A third pitch will get him there. I really think if you want to use him progressively, stick him in the bullpen, let him pitch out of the bullpen. Moving to number 10 on our list, it is Rafael Flores Jr., a catching first base prospect in Pirates organization. He played last year between AA, AAA. Last year, he had a 280 average, a 354 on base percentage, a 470 slugging. He had 22 home runs, 88 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. He did make the majors last year for 7 games. He had a 200 average, a 294 on base percentage, and a 333 slugging. He got traded last year, if I'm not mistaken. in the David Bednar deal at the trade deadline last year. He was Yankees minor league player of the year in 2024. That is one thing to note. Sorry, Nolan Gorman just hit a home run. um, his issue, contact or impact, as well as swing and miss concerns. He can crush the ball to the pull side, but he needs to start focusing more on oppo tacos and just opposite field hitting. He's 6'3", and believe it or not, he does well behind the plate for his size. But I do feel like he probably needs to just go to first base and stick at first base with what he's got going on right now. Plus for him though, he does wear sunglasses. That has been known, so he's already halfway on the team. So, well, that is our 2026 season preview for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Give us a follow on our Instagram and Around the Minor League. There you will find the links to our Apple Podcast, our Spotify, and our YouTube. Follow us on there and shoot us a DM if you have any questions or something you want us to talk about. Y'all have a good rest of your day.